Bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Ray.
I'm Tracy.
And this is Learning the Keto Way. How's everybody doing? Wanted to talk a little bit more about what's going on with the narrative that's being taken place out there. There's a lot of basically crap being spewed about how the ketogenic diet is bad for you and how all this other stuff is horrid. Well, I wanted to see if I can show it to you here. Check this out.
Yeah, this is circulating right now among the internet. I'm sure a bunch of you have probably seen it already.
You may have seen this, yeah, but what I'm going to do is I'll post that in the comments below and everything so you can go see the video yourself as well. But it's a bunch of crap and complete lies. What they're saying is that if you follow a low-carb diet, aka keto,
yeah,
then,
they're not mentioning keto.
Yeah, then you're going to die and that you're going to have a shorter lifespan.
Yeah. And
everything. Whereas if you eat a lot of carbs and everything like that, then you'll have a longer lifespan.
Well, and it's interesting because in the video, I mean, there's no link showing where'd you get your information, who's putting, who put this video together, who, they're just pulling these ideas and these taglines out of, Big Pharma's books, which I, wouldn't be surprised at all if that was put out by a big pharma company or a big food company somehow.
Yeah.
But, there's nobody in there. There's not a face in there to give you something, a person to reference. It's just this little cute video with cute music talking about how you're going to die if you eat low keto. So what's happening, and I'm seeing it on other beginner groups and stuff where, people are saying, well, it worries me. Is this true? And, I just saw this or somebody showed this to me and it's instilling doubt and fear, which is exactly what big pharma and big food businesses want. They want you to doubt the keto and they want you to doubt the low carb diet. Yeah. Because they want you back on their drugs and buying their crappy boxed foods.
It's all about money, folks. They want your money.
Follow the money.
And it's all about that. They by doing this too, they're kind of creating and I hate to say this, but some slaves or something like that, where you become so dependent upon their drugs and everything that you got to stay on 20 drugs just to stay alive and all that other crap, instead of just maybe living a healthy life and a clean diet like which keto teaches you.
Yeah. And
so it's just insane that they are putting out this sort of propaganda.
Well, I find it interesting too. They're starting. I mean, all of a sudden, in the last couple of weeks, we're starting to see these kind of films and articles pop up, interviews on mainstream media pop up, all, keto's bad. I find real interesting that they're doing this right before the holiday season. They're doing this right before diet season starts. How many people come December say, okay, come January, I'm going to start a whole new life. And I'm going to eat right, or I'm going to lose weight, or I got to get my beach body back. And so they look for whatever diet plan they're going to look for. And keto is becoming a very mainstream word. In fact, start looking for it in the grocery stores, because once they realize that they cannot quiet it, that they cannot squash it through propaganda like this, they're going to start trying to roll with the punches, and they're going to start marketing with it. Yeah. If that, just like Atkins years ago, when Atkins took off, all of a sudden it was like, oh, okay, so maybe we can't vilify this enough, so we're going to roll with it and market it. And so now everything's, low net carbs. And then you get on that, you saw
crap.
Yeah, that's a whole nother
video.
But like gluten-free is a big buzzword in packaging, and so now you see gluten-free on everything. Well, wait until you start seeing keto-friendly on everything. We've said from day one, when you start seeing those labels, Don't believe them, but turn it over and read the labels, because they will put whatever they have to sell you that product. They will put that on the packaging, and it won't be anything close. So be mindful of that. But start watching for the vilification of keto, and and don't be surprised if you have a family member or a coworker say, oh, I heard that keto's bad for you, and you're on keto, and
you're gonna die.
So be prepared, educate yourself, get educated so you can talk about it intelligently, and not let them run the narrative. Don't let these big pharma and big business run the narrative, and don't let your friends and family run the narrative. Don't, you know what it's doing for you, and that's what you need to talk about. This is what it's doing for me. I'm doing the research, and I'm going to stay with it.
Well, something else too. I mean, I don't know who produced this video, but who benefits from this sort of video, particularly right now? Why this sort of video? Because there's another one running around, and if any of you see it, it's on coconut oil. If you see the coconut oil one, please do me a favor and send me the link so I can watch that one as well. Both of these are totally focusing on the ketogenic diet. And so again, I have to ask, who does this benefit for the keto? It benefits the Weight Watchers group. It benefits Jenny Craig. It benefits a lot of these other, standard carb diets and everything. And so this, again, I don't know who did it or who made this video or anything like that.
I find it interesting. I don't let the dog in. I find it interesting that there's no real name attached, and that there's no face to the video. So it's not like a talking head standing there saying, I'm an expert and this is my opinion. No, they're just doing this cute little, whimsical kind of music video. And it's having the effect that they want it to, because I see people asking about it. So just be mindful of the social engineering that they're engaging in, because that's what they're doing. They're socially engineering you, and it should piss you off, because you deserve better, and we all deserve better, and they're scared. People are coming off their medications. People are losing their weight. They're keeping their weight off. They're feeling better. They're doing more. And big pharma doesn't like it. And
the ketogenic way of life is a way of empowerment. We are taking charge of our own health and our own life and everything, and we're eating the way that we have been since prior to the Industrial Revolution. It was during the Industrial Revolution that sugar became very popular. Complex carb became popular, and so it's sugar who is the enemy of keto. And this is what a lot of people don't realize. A woman asked, I forget Michelle McGee, I think is her name, asked about sugars and everything. Sugar is actually the enemy. It's not that the carbs are bad. What you want to do is try to stay under 20 carbs. But there's a lot of stuff out there that you need to keep an eye on for the sugar. But anyways, this is out and out propaganda against a healthy lifestyle, a healthy diet. And the powers that be do not want healthy people.
No, because healthy people think straight. Healthy people actually have good reasoning abilities. Healthy people have more time to maybe become more educated than they did in the past. And all of these things are enemies of people who want to control what you do. And so I think it's a vicious circle that they've created with big pharma, FDA, food industry, governmental, because they want a population they can control. Keto is kind of the little niggly
they can't control
wrench in their agenda that they can't control, along with some other things going on politically. They're starting to lose that death grip on the American public that they've had for so many years, and it's scaring them. And so they're going after anything that is affecting that agenda, and people getting healthy affects that agenda.
Yeah, they want slaves. They want people who are not thinking clearly. They just want mind-numb robots, little drones, little cubicle people that will just sit there, shut up, and do the work.
Or people that are so sick, so out of shape, so unhealthy that they can't do much of anything other than what they do, day in and day out, and that's just go through the motions.
Yeah.
So just be aware of the propaganda, folks.
So that's what I just wanted to point this out. And again, if you see that coconut video, do me a favor, send me the link, and I want that one too. I'm going to be sucking these down and maybe doing some larger video on this, because this is something that needs to be exposed, and this is where we need your help also. This is going to affect you. You need to get involved. You need to start boning up on the truth of the ketogenic diet and everything, so we can start pushing back. And in fact, when I get this, I'll put the link here. But what I want you to do is go comment. We need to start to be keto activists in a sense, and set the record straight. This is not. This is bold-faced lie.
Yeah.
And so, I'm going to be putting more information together. But if you see that coconut oil one, zap it to me. Yeah. But this is just a plot, folks. And again, watch The Magic Pill. Rent it on Netflix. Rent it on Amazon, and that will go into a lot more depth about what we are talking about, and how Big Pharma, Big Food has really pulled the wool over the people's eyes. So. Anyways, that's what conspiracy keto, or keto conspiracy, or whatever, man. But share this video with everybody. Do me a favor, put some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. Is this conspiracy or not? Do you see something wrong? How is keto helping you? And what are the things that you've seen on the ketogenic diet? Have you been able to come off the meds with your doctor's approval? How's your health been? Again, comment below. Let's hear what you're saying and everything. And let's share the benefits of the ketogenic way of life. So my name's Ray.
I'm Tracy.
And you've been watching Bulletproof Coffee with Ray and Tracy. We got the name wrong, but Bulletproof Coffee with Ray and Tracy. So we'll see you. Goodbye. God bless, and keto on.